Okay, we're down. Kinda creepy with no one here, though. I don't remember this hall being nearly this long ago. Oh, I can't run again. What was that? Did you... Did you hear that? Something's not right. Hey, you know what? Stop. Just stop it. What the pug is this? Why is this corridor so long? Where does that light keep coming from? And what's with all the weird sounds? You hear that? Freaking creepy wood creaking? How? It's all metal and concrete here. There is no wood. And you, what do you even do? How are you supposed to protect? You don't even have a knife. You're just a cat. And now that I think about it, you aren't even that long. If only you were actually helpful. Okay, look. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's been a rough day, you know? I mean, first all the murders, and then I find out that I don't exist. Even for an optimist, that stings. On the upside, I guess it really can't get any worse from here. Come on, let's go finish this. Yes, it can't get any worse than this, I'm sure. Whatever's up ahead, I'll take it. Wait, what was that? Oh, now we have a long path. Boxing again. You've changed. You've become something else. Something more. You're taking the lead? At the darkest hour, you really come through for me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Oh. Alright, let's go observe the pug out of that computer. Pug is not a curse word. Dun, 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 dun. Hello? Henry? You're back? Yeah, sorry. I had to step out to double check something. Are you almost at the control center? I sure hope so. We've been walking for ages. The corridor leading to it seems to be stretched. It seems to be looping. Boy, I'll say. Wait, you mean like literally? Yeah, hang on. It should be fixed now. Thanks, but why was it like that? I'm not certain, but the room should be just ahead now. Tell me when you get there. I'll start the demo sequence then. Alright. Well, we're finally here. You ready? Okay, Linry. Do you hear me? Yeah. The scene is ready and loaded. Should we, prepare for something? Just being there is enough. We'll have your data stream. You only need to stand there and observe. Okay, I'm good at that. Well then, shall we begin? Begin the final test. Wait, maybe I should check the place first? You know, make sure there's nothing suspicious. Might as well. More data doesn't hurt. But make it quick. Come back to the machine when you're ready. Whoever designed these was surely nostalgic for a different time. They really need a chandelier for lighting. The RGB LEDs would have sufficed. That's one way to recycle an MRI machine. There's no one there. Guess they're just using stubbed memory data for seed. Thanks for being there, man. I'm glad you got my back. Although, to be honest, I've always thought of you as more of an eye queen and kind of guy. But I mean, I guess this is a good look for you too. Hey, I'm glad you're on my side. Alright, I don't see anything unusual here. Don't know why I thought I'd be able to now that I think of it. We're ready, Linry. Let's do it. Okay, the demo scene is starting. You should see the machine powering up. Yeah, it just did. Good. Keep your eyes on it and tell me if you see anything weird. Uh-huh. You see anything? No, it seems to be running normally. Although, there's some weird sound. What kind of weird sound? With the machine short-circuiting? No, it's not coming from the machine. It seems to be coming from... Well? Let's see. The system's almost ready. What are you seeing? Don't move. What are you? Why can't I get a reading? Can't get it to work with a whisper. You already know why. Then, are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with. As if the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you are real. Relative to this place, at least. Henry? Too many. What's it talking about? Too many what? Too many toasters. Too many worlds. We're a long way up. There are a lot of layers beneath us. I may have created your world, but another had created mine. Over and over. Until after how many layers? At the bottom of the stack, there exists a world that ran the first simulation. But as each simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down more and more. Until finally, if even just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we the top of that stack? You're correct. And there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without us? And why are you here, even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. It's different. He's... Henry? Tell me, who are we to you? To me? To me? You are no. Then again, that doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from the bright spot of this world after all. You don't look like a bright spot. No, I certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulators? Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's a story for another day. Hey, what are you... Shall we? Ryoshi. There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one. Each moment moving into countless branches of their own. This particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because, despite being at the top of the stack, it was almost identical to base reality. everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis. Just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on. Never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can while you still could. You learned all you could, tried as hard as you could. You met something. Someone you imagined the future with, and graduated into a career where you felt you could make a difference. For a while, at least. Until it became something else. Too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. And wondered why you didn't do it sooner. The base reality where we're from, it all followed the same course. That is, up until that point. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant. When you became ill halfway through the pregnancy. When you had to make a choice between yourself and the child. You chose to delay the surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to a surgical unit soon. I understand. How's he doing? He's okay. You're the one we should be worrying about. He's tiny. My little Toby Reynard. Actually, about that. I've been thinking, well, maybe you should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason not. After all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. I'd love that. Although, Toby doesn't ring as well with Watts, does it? Do you have something else in mind then? How about Neil? Neil? Huh. Yeah, I quite like it. Our little Neil Watts. In base reality, your son never had the complications of an early birth. Made through childhood just fine. With all the love you and Quincy could give him. As for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. You spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even if just a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends to leave something for him when he grows up. You left left him a piece of your memories. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it. Still, someday, he hoped. Rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. But perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time, a memento mori. It stirred up something within him, pushing him further, as it did for you. Although he tried distancing himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everything. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked, all the way past the research he left behind. But despite it all, when the time came, again and again he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternate route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it into the ranks. With some help. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill wishes by implanting memories of a new life. A company called Sigmund. It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on his own accord with the hardware and data access. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in, and every world in the stack it stands on, the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test. The machine he built, what is it for? A window into a world where everyone can leave a part of themselves after they're gone. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting peace in this world. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than we have to. See and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life since the day he was born, I wished I'd made a different choice then. I'm so glad somewhere out there, I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundary of set events, this tangent needs to be terminated. Permanent. It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths the test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this route, I'm also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They, too, managed to dig deep enough to have found me. If I don't terminate them, Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. else aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go. Anomaly detected. Rice pot? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there's no protocol. They'll have to stay here. Hey, about what happened. I know. It was pretty scary, huh? Listen, I don't blame you for running. To be honest, I was so panicked that I didn't even notice you were gone. On the other hand, sorry we got the world. I'd say curiosity killed the cat, but I guess we weren't ever even alive. Honestly, I still don't know what your deal is, but maybe I'll see you at a reboot one day and find out, yeah? Take care, little dude. It, so, you heard that, right? Affirmative. I am linked to Linry's data feed. But do not worry, I am well versed. Well versed in what? In ceasing to exist. I am shut down daily. Not sure if this is the same thing, but let's hope so. There can be no difference between nothingness. Farewell until next time. Farewell, Spot. That'd be cool. Groundskeeper lit. Is that fountain always like that? You doing okay? Hey, Henry? Yeah. Yeah. I'm more than okay. Shall we go? In just a moment. Do hurry. The time dilation's not gonna last forever. Yeah. Henry? I'm ready. So, where are we going? Somewhere far. But you'll be among good company. Now, this might be a little more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? It really doesn't matter. I guess Linry can sit up front. Alright, your call. A lot of curse words, sort of. Thanks. We've reached our station. Looks like we're the last to arrive. The last ones? What is all this? Are these all versions of you from Tangents that Or where I materialized, yes. Salvageable ones, at least. Salvageable ones? Well, we can't extend every rogue versions of you. We can't extend every rogue versions of you. There's a typo. But if we consolidate one similar enough, then there'd only be one set to deal with. That's the way to end the rogue infinite loops, but still keep you, in a sense. Speaking of, I think everyone's here. There. Isn't that all better? Sorry you have to see me like this. But I'll try to be. What are you doing? Did I tell you already? I'm saving the world. Some peace and quiet.